We here, smoking with Mega, special guest, the homie DJ KO's in the building.
Yes, sir. My boy Mega Gas, thanks for having me, my brother.
Yo, appreciate you for pulling up, my brother. Let's get right to it. Let's fuck these. You know, from the whole point of the show is to, you know,
connoisseur shit. I don't even say getting high no more. I'm steaming God's green.
What you got in there, matter of fact?
Right now,
what are we smoking on?
I got some wedding pie from Jungle Boys.
Okay. Take a look at this.
Yeah, I got some regular old Gary Payton from Cookies.
That's fire.
Yeah, nah, this is good weed. This is great weed, you know what I'm saying? Shout to my blocks too, man. I'm that type of nigga. I show love to the blocks. I come through the block, dap it up with niggas, you know what I'm saying? Niggas like, yo, I seen you on this, I see you on that. I just want to show love to the blocks. And another reason why I go through the blocks and get some shit, because sometimes the blocks be having some shit that's fucking with some of this high-end shit. And I like to see where it's at, you feel me? And tell some of these niggas like, yo, chill out, my nigga, your work is not all that. Chill. Tranquilo. You feel me? Stay humble.
You see this block work right here.
There's a little bit of Gorilla Glue from the block, nothing special.
Okay. It look like some Dykeman glue or something like that.
You know that. You know what I'm saying?
Solid bud right there.
Shout to my Oye, shout to everybody on Dykeman, you know what I'm saying? I got some, this is overrated too. I heard a couple people talking about this pancake syrup shit. I went through, checked some people I knew and got one of these shits the other night and it's overrated. So if you got pancake syrup, it might be a different batch. That's the funny thing about weed too.
Yeah,
because you can have some shit and it be an old batch and it be lit and then, you know what I'm saying, you got a new batch.
That pancake syrup, I never heard of that. What company is that coming from?
I don't even fucking know. Some mediocre niggas. King Cookies.
Okay, oh nah, they not mediocre though.
Yeah, so I definitely expected a little bit better from King Cookies.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But I did smoke some shit from King Cookies before that was lit, you know what I'm saying? But that was a little lacking.
What's your go-to strain right now? Like in the big branded industry with the big boys right now.
I'm not liking, let's start with some shit that I'm not liking.
Okay.
I'm not liking the new cereal milk. The batch before was super mega gas, you feel me? As my bro would say, I'm not liking this brand, this new strain that came out. But what am I fucking with? The Georgia Pie is gas. Shout out to Cookies for the Georgia Pie, super gas. I mixed that with some, I'm a big fan of mixing my weeds too.
Okay.
I'm a super pie head. I like to try to find different shit, like, you feel me? I mixed that with some, I think it was some, either some Mac or Gorilla, and it made a great mix.
Fuck with the Mac?
Yeah.
Mac, I'm a big fan of the Mac strain.
Yeah, Macs. I done fucked with companies that I didn't really like anything they put out, and I touched the Mac and it's lit.
Yeah, the Mac is fire.
Yeah, the Mac is fire. What else am I fucking with right now? Oh, the Jungle Boys, LA Kush Cakes is good.
You don't personally feel like Jungle Boys fell off a little bit? Cause I was smoking Jungle Boys and it was in the gold tubes and all that. I felt like time went on, it was not hitting.
I think you gotta find the ones that you like.
Okay.
And then like I find the ones that I like and I lean on it. Like Motor Breath from Jungle Boys, bro, is
booming.
Oh my God. Try it when you get a chance, bro. Jesus Christ. Tastes good. See, I smoke for taste before the gas.
Okay. We got something for you.
Yeah.
We got something for you.
I need to taste the weed. It gotta taste good. And usually, that's why I bought the pancake syrup. Usually, like the sweet shit and the desserts, I'm like the Georgia pies, the pies, and
wedding cakes.
I'm a big fan of cake. Like I never really smoked a cake that I didn't like.
Yeah, that's
maybe one or two here and there, like but for the most part, cake syrup.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Cakes is, to me, I'm not a big cake fan, but to each his own. Everybody got their own.
Nah, that's what I like about it.
You know how it goes.
That's what I like.
Well, you fuck with the sherbets? I'm a big sherbet fan.
See, nah, I'm not.
See, we different type of smokers.
Yeah. But that's what I like, because you could chop it up with people and get different, you know what I'm saying? Different outlooks on different buzz and shit that you should try that people like. And it's just like food, man. Your taste palette is
absolutely
totally different.
Yeah. So you said you a strip club? Are you a DJ? DJing where? Strip clubs only? Everywhere? Man. Talk to me.
At DJ KO914, shameless plug on Instagram, on Snapchat. I call it Dot Chat. Any social media you can find me. I'm heavy in the strip clubs. I don't like to limit myself to just calling myself a strip club DJ because I DJ for an artist named Party Fontaine, aka Party, and I go on the road and I'm blacking on the road. They love me on the road. Like if you go on my Instagram, I got a couple videos up there. You can check me out of what I'm doing. They accept me so well on the road, and I like try to pay attention to what state I'm going to, and play some of the music that's popping from out there, and just stay current and just lock in. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to be oblivious to shit. And I do regular clubs too. Okay. These nightclubs. I just did this kid. Like, I'm from Westchester. I'm a Westchester boy. Shout out to the whole 914. Shout out to the whole 845. I just did my boy Walt's party in White Plains, and when I say I played first and I wowed the crowd up, bro. I had them like in the palm of my hand type shit. Okay. And it was just like, you feel me? It was just 1 o'clock. You know what I mean? So
what does that feel like? Feel me?
I get chills and goosebumps. Like, you feel me? And I'm my biggest critique. I don't like to let anybody feel like that I got a big head because I'm not on no radio station yet. I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing good for myself, but I ain't make it to the NFL. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm a football player, I ain't get to the NFL yet, but I'm on my way. You know what I'm saying?
Feel like you're right there though.
I'm on my way.
You at the combine or something.
Trust and believe I'm on my way because I'm killing them from every angle. Like, you feel me? So like I said, man, I don't like to limit myself at the strip club shit because I'm getting love in every aspect. Like, you feel me? Like, shout to DJ K-Slay. DJ K-Slay was like one of the first bigger heads in the DJ game that gave me a shot and looked out for me. He put me on Sirius XM a couple times and I did crazy up there. Like, you feel me? The reception was crazy. People calling in, going wild for me. He put me in his magazine for free. You know what I'm saying? That's loud. Yeah, I had niggas in the feds calling me, yo, son, I see you in it. Yo, boy, I'm in the booth and I see my boy in it. You feel me? Like, that was just a great feeling. Like, just, man, shout out to everybody that's ever helped me do anything, man. Like, I appreciate every look. Like, even from like the promoters that was fucking with me earlier on in my come up, like niggas like Stevie J. Shout out to Stevie J. He plugged me in for Suze. That's how I was working at Suze for 2 years. Shout out to Hollywood Steve. That's how I was killing in Lust and all these big clubs in Queens and Brooklyn. Like, you feel me? There's certain key people that I'll never forget that put me in position to win. You know what I'm saying? Shout the Party, you know what I'm saying, for taking me on the road and rolling loud. Like, there's not a lot of DJs that can really say, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm killing from the clubs to the big stage. Like, you feel me? Sometimes it's like kind of like one lane kind of shit. Like, once you're a reggae DJ, you just certain niggas could jump in and out of their lane. And you're trying to be one of those. And I'm trying to be one of those because there's no limits to this shit. Like, you feel me? When I first started, I used to be like, damn, I'm nice in the strip club, but I don't know if I'm that guy in the regular clubs. And like, I proved myself wrong time after time after time. Just by going to the clubs and just. All right, so I want to slow you down just a little bit because I want to hear about the beginning career. You say you was in Suze. All right, first off, I'm a musician. This is why I love music so much. This is what led me into being a DJ, you feel me? My father, rest in peace, was a bass player. I went to Berklee College of Music in Boston for music, you feel me? I'm a drummer before the whole DJ shit. So I went to college, didn't graduate. I went out there for like 2 years. Learned so much shit, got seasoned, you know what I'm saying? Came back home. My father was running a taxi company, so, you know what I'm saying? Naturally, it's like, yo, you gotta make money. So I jumped into the taxi thing, ran the taxi company with my father for a couple years. And then, we started kind of like bumping heads because he seen it as like, yo, I'm building this business for you to run this shit. So when I want to leave for a month at a time, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, step up and do it, which I was doing, but then it's like the music thing was interfering because now I'm getting gigs, late nights, you feel me? Can't wake up to go to work. And obviously music is more of a passion. It's my passion and my love, you feel me? So, it was just natural for me. So after a while, I actually just stopped working and be like, yo, I just jumped out the window like, yo, I'm this DJ shit, I'm running with it, you know what I'm saying? This is me. I think this is what I want to do, you know what I'm saying? And what year was that? That was, I graduated high school in 07, went to college. So I came home 08, 09, you know what I'm saying? Ran the company for like, 3 years. So after those 3 years, I got like my first strip club gig at a little club in Yonkers called City Lights. Never been there, never heard of it. Yo, City Lights is not the biggest club, not the nicest club, but that made KO to who KO was. Okay, so boom, fire. I went to City Lights, shout to George, wherever George is at, he was the manager at the time, he gave me a gig, and the girls loved me in there. You feel me? Like, I just brought a different vibe. I wasn't the DJ I am now, but I just had something, you know what I'm saying? Because the girls used to just love me. They're like, yo, we love when you play, so boom. After there, I went out to Starlet's one night on some bullshit, on some chilling shit. Me, my cousin, and her boyfriend went to Starlet's, bought a bottle, sat down, drank the bottle. It was kind of early, the vibe was a little early, so we just stood up like, yo, fuck this, we out. We walk into the exit, the manager stops me. Mind you, I didn't tell this man I was anything, I didn't say nothing to nobody. We just walking out. The manager stops me like, yo, where y'all going? Like, yo, man, it's early. We check out a couple other clubs, maybe we might double back. He's like, yo, you know, he's like, stick around. I'm like, man, we're not gonna stick around, but here, take my demo. My name's DJ KO. I'm looking for work, you know what I'm saying? See if you like me or not. He took my demo and gave me a call. He liked what he heard. Okay. And then I got a job, you know, opening up at Starlet's.
Okay, Starlet's, low key biggest strip club in New York right now, huh?
Biggest strip clubs in New York right now, you feel me? And so I started there. I was just a small fry, a little crab cake, you know what I'm saying? On the bottom,
that was
opening
one of
up.
your first
premier clubs, excuse me, in the city. And that's where I just met all the big DJs. Shout to DJ Suave. DJ Suave was like the first DJ that was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would call him, yo, I'm outside, my nigga, you feel me? Come get me type shit, you feel me? And he would always come get me and put me where I needed to be just to learn and soak up. So yeah, so I went to Starlet's, got the opening gig at Starlet's like 1-2 nights a week. And just from there, man, it's one of the biggest clubs in the city, so everybody's gonna come there. All the big DJs are working there. Every time a star comes to the city.
So they gave you a time slot?
Yeah, I was opening up.
And what's that? What time, from what time to what time?
Man, from the doors open by like 11 o'clock to like, to 12:30, 1 o'clock. Okay. You know what I'm saying? To when, the mid-set comes in. And I just took that and I ran with it, man. I seen that it was just a pop-in club. I seen that, all the promoters are actually doing their job and bringing people to the club. It's a lit situation. They got all of the radio DJ. At that time, the radio DJs were big in the strip clubs, you know what I'm saying? So every night, a different radio DJ's closing, or they got a resident radio DJ. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So that was easy for me to get cool with the Enoughs and the Cast Ones, and you know what I'm saying?
Help you put in the right spots.
Yeah, just I get to be around the guys that I want to be next to. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Where they are in their career is where I'm trying to be. You know what I'm saying? So I got a good chance early to be around that and see that at Starlet's. So Starlet's was my introduction to the...
Which is crazy, because it doesn't really get bigger than that.
And then after Starlet's, I went on to Shoes and, the Lust.
You was in Shoes for like the Cardi era?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I found Party. Okay. Cardi posted the video of Party. They was at the gas station twerking and shit. And at that time, if you remember, Instagram was only like 14 seconds or 13 seconds.
Yeah, facts, definitely.
I heard the record was Oi. I heard that shit. I'm like, yo, this shit got the strip club bounce. Took it to Sue's that night. Ripped it off of YouTube. Nobody sent me nothing. Ripped it off of YouTube. I didn't even know, son. Okay. Went to Sue's that night, played Oi. And Cardi and Ashanti and all them girls was working in there tonight, and they just started going crazy because they was in the first video. And then probably like the next day, I got a call from his manager at the time, who was Money Nels. If you know the industry, Money Nels, he was Shady, Eminem, 50, everybody. Troy Ave. And it's crazy. I used to bump into Money Nels. He didn't know me. I didn't know him. I used to see him in Tete's, Uptown. Remember all them fucking Uptown clubs? I used to see him up there when Troy Ave was busting and the niggas was booking Troy Ave, the whole shit there. I'm like, oh shit, that's Money Nels. And then this is how shit comes full circle. A couple years later, he's calling my phone about an artist that I'm breaking. You feel me? That's his artist. So, he called me, we chopping it up. He's like, yo, I got a couple more records I want to send to you just to get your opinion as a DJ. I'm like, cool, send them over. He sent the records, I listened to him, I hit him back. I'm like, yo, I like this one, I don't like this one. I think you could do this with that. He like, yo, thanks, my nigga. Yo, I appreciate you. Thanks for your opinion. Thanks, blah, 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 for breaking the records and pushing, blah, blah, blah. Boom, hung up the phone. He calls me like another week later. Like, yo, okay, yo, what's up? I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? He's like, yo, you know, we got a show at SOB's. But this nigga don't got no DJ.
Okay.
He's like, yo, you want a DJ? What you think about, you know, just you know, as his first big show, what you want to do? I'm like, yo, you know what? I'ma fuck with it. At that time, I didn't have no artist that I was next to.
Off the love, off the strength.
Off the love, off the strength. Just because you got a dope record and, you know, it's just another opportunity. I never played at SOB. Like, I always looked at shit like that. Like, I never played at SOBs.
A lot of greats done came out of there.
A lot of greats done came out of there. Why not use the opportunity to get on that stage and showcase my talent? You feel me? So
Absolutely.
I went, and that show was dope. I don't even know if I don't even think we rehearsed, my nigga. I don't even think we rehearsed, and the show came together so well. And I think that's what naturally brought us together like that. Our first show, we didn't even rehearse, came out so fucking well. Like, it's just natural for this nigga to work with me, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was, you know, the beginning stages of me working with Party.
And that relationship is still intact to this day?
Yeah, nah, it's still intact to this day. We just killed 2019, shout out to Party, man. He got a phenomenal bunch of records. He's platinum. You know what I'm saying? Backing it up went platinum. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Is that what you did Rolling Loud?
Yeah, definitely.
You went crazy in Rolling Loud. Like, if you look at that video on KO's page, at one point, I don't know what you call this, but you was DJing and then you just had the crowd going so crazy that you like tapped someone else to come take over.
Oh yeah,
like autopiloted it.
That was my man Fever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Fever the Don. Fever the Don, my cousin Donovan, and my man Deuce Broadway was the first three people that really believed in me as a DJ. Them niggas used to tell me all the time, yo, my man, I used to sit in Deuce Broadway crib and he used to be like, okay, yo, he used to just give me those talks, like, you know what I'm saying, that he got locked up and he went away for a little while and shit, so he wasn't around, like, you know what I'm saying, but I just always remembered him just telling me how much love he gave me and how much push that shit, you know what I'm saying, how much it meant to me, you know what I'm saying,
yeah.
That somebody's really believes in me that much, you know what I'm saying, but yeah, shout out to those three kids. Yeah, that was, we was on stage and, you know, when you play that Chief Keef, shout out to Chief Keef too. See, it's a lot of shit with me, bro. It's like, that record, that Finito record from by Chief Keef, like, that was a key record in my career too, because like when I played that record, I don't want to say I broke that record in the city because I'm pretty sure I wasn't the first DJ playing it, but when I got my hands on it and the way I was playing it and the shit I was doing with that record, like Chief Keef would come to town and they would give me the call to come play it on the booking, and I'm not even on that club like type shit, like, you feel me? Just because they know, like, you know what I mean, like the record.
How you was spinning it, what you was doing
like this nigga really brought this record to the forefront in New York, because I know it was buzzing elsewhere, but like Camilo was playing it, but besides Camilo, nobody else was really playing it. You feel me? So I picked it up and I started going crazy with the Finito record. And every time he came to the city, the promoters had to book KO. He came to Angels, they had to reach KO. He came to Aces a couple times, they had to get KO. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you did all the strip clubs then.
Nah, bro, my run in strip clubs in New York was phenomenal. Shout to all the owners and promoters that ever booked me and the managers, club managers that ever booked me. Like, I've touched down in every strip club in New York besides Sin City. I never played at Sin City when they were open. And that's about it. I played at Perfections, you know what I'm saying? Shout to Nice, you know what I'm saying? I played that, I had my little run at Perfections.
All the big joints.
All the big joints, man. Fucking the Crazy Horse in the Bronx, when that shit was open, I played there. Sue's in Mount Vernon, Lust. I had a good run in Lust for like 2.5 years, you know what I'm saying? That's how I got real cool with Enough, you know what I'm saying? Every strip club, man, Sugar Daddies. That's the thing with KO too. Like, I don't like to toot my own horn, but I'm very versatile. Like, I could walk into a strip club like Sugar Daddies or Starlets, where a lot of the uptown guys and a lot of the Hispanics go to, you know what I'm saying? And drop a little 14, 15 minute, 10 minute set, some dembow, you know what I'm saying? And get that incorporated in my set. Like, I feel like that's why I lasted in spots like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Along with my trap abilities, I could touch the dembos and the reggaetons and go crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I had a great run in the strip clubs. Right now, I'm a resident at Amore. More Cabaret, which is in Brooklyn, 566 Nostrand to be exact. Shout out to my More team. They show me mad love over there. Like, it's crazy how I got cool with a lot of the Brooklyn DJs and the Brooklyn promoters and the Brooklyn guys just from being over there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Shout out to my nigga Country the Truth. He had a boat ride I did with him. Like, I wasn't even booked for it. I just went through, you know, me and all the homies from More. And he was just on me like, okay, yo, you gotta play a set. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, my nigga, we getting drunk. We got drunk. Then he kept calling me like, yo, KO on the mic, you feel me? And I went and slapped that shit up. So, yo, crazy, my nigga. Like, I went crazy in there, bro. Like, and it's shit like that just really, it reassures me like, all right, yeah, the strip club is your field, but you could always spread your.
You could just basically say you personally enjoy the whole strip club.
I love it, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I'm at the point where, you know, when you in high school and the super smart kids are super bored with fucking algebra and you sitting there studying, like, damn, what the fuck is this shit? And he's just sitting there like, all right, nigga, like, I'm at, like, I feel like that with the trap shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as long as I stay on top of the new shit that's coming out, it's just easy to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't got nothing to worry about. I don't, like, you feel me? Like, I figured out the perfect speed to play certain records. I figured out good ways to play, you know what I'm saying? Like, to stand out. Like, that's my whole shit. If you saying something on the mic, I'm not saying it. You know what I'm saying? If you playing those records, I might touch on them, but I try to find a different way to play it. You know what I'm saying? But, and I feel like I changed the culture with the weed smoke in the clubs too. Because when I started with a lot of these clubs, they was not having it with the weed shit, bro.
I was just about to. I wanted to get into that.
Yeah.
Like you KO's, you booking KO, he's smoking.
I'm smoking, bro. Especially if there's hookah and cigarette smoke in the club. It's like, all right, bro. Like, if we not like right next to a police station, I'm smoking some weed in here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna say I need it to play, because I don't, you know what I'm saying? But when the club is crazy and I'm in my bag and I'm wilding, I'm not sitting there smoking weed. I'm not worried about no fucking blunt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm worried about the crowd and my next record, and you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like, it's here and there. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's tasteful. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm in there on a fucking Wednesday night and I just got on the set and it's not too crazy and I got a little blunt in my hand, you know what I'm saying? Or in my early stages, I was opening up a lot. So I'm in the fucking club from fucking open to close, because I'm playing the opening set and then it's a strip club. So I'm calling the girls on stage after my set. So I'm there from open to close. Like, so you want me in this club all night and I can't even light up a little spliff, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. After I got my job done or before I get my it's funny. Or then, you know, there's customers smoking or some shit like that. You don't want me smoking, like, fuck out of here, nigga. We lighting up some good weed in here. Y'all smoking hookah and cigarettes in the club? This is my hookah and cigarette right here, Gary, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of, we about to get into this Gary, man.
About to tap into the Gary?
About to open up this Gary Payton seals, you know what I'm saying? Hey, for all my weed smokers out there, if you want to smoke this top end, high end bud, man, make sure your shit is valid. Make sure your shit is right. I just went to check somebody the other day and he had a whole bunch of fake cookies and I ain't know what to do. I knew I wasn't buying none, but I ain't know what to tell, if I was supposed to tell him like, yo, bro, like, you got a whole fucking batch of, I don't know if he knew or if he was like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, they getting better.
Nah, but we gonna kick it to you. Jungle Boy and fucking Cookie one-on-one, nigga. Smoking high-end with KO and fucking Mega Gas.
That's a fact.
When you go check your fucking Jungle Boys, we're gonna start off with the Jungle Boys, right? When you go get your JBs, right? Whatever strain you get, the serial number should always start off with what? JB000. If your fucking shit is not starting off with a JB00 in the serial number, it's fake. It's not real. It's not from the store. This shit is like going to the grocery store now. Like, bro, this is not niggas just bagging up in the basement. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit is like a real fucking, these niggas pay taxes, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So this shit is coming from a manufacturer. So you might want to smoke the shit that's coming from the manufacturer, not the fake shit. Because if you spending your big, your big dollars on big weed, as I would say, make sure that motherfucker start with the JB00. You know what I'm saying? Little tutorial on the Jungle Boys. Also, cookies. I've never went to fucking Cookie and got a cookie bag that was just mad easy to open, first off. You feel me? It's either you gotta cut that bitch with a scissor right here, or you gotta fucking be in the gym, or you gotta really love fucking smoking weed like me, like I'm getting this bitch open. This shit take a couple of minutes to open, bro. Like if you not fucking in the gym all day, every day, working out like a motherfucker. Like, you feel me? So if you smoking this blue bag and this top shit right here is not fucking hard to open like a bitch,
no good.
No good, Poppy. Like, no good. Like, look at this shit, bro. Look at the vagina lips on this bitch. Look at the vagina lips on this bitch. That's tight pussy right there, my nigga. That's tight box crazy right there, you feel me? Like, you get what I'm saying? So if that shit is hard to open, bro, that is fake, bro.
Yo, they getting nice with it, bro. These bags, they look the same.
They look the same, but they not fooling KO, nigga. They not gonna fool me.
I feel you.
They not, that shit is too expensive, bro. They not gonna fool me, bro.
Definitely feel you on that.
Because if I fuck up and buy it, it's like, all right, what I'm gonna do, sell it to somebody?
Nah, I automatically be knowing, you feel me? I'm in touch with a few niggas that's doing the right thing. Even if I'm a little suspect, I don't even go. I just forward the video to my man.
Right.
And my man automatically could just tell you. Even if without, they just be on it.
Right. I want to talk about your love for these fucking Dutch Masters.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that.
Because when I was in high school, you couldn't tell me, even after high school, you couldn't tell me that a vanilla Dutch wasn't the way to smoke. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I don't understand everyone switching over so easily to this backward life. For me, I don't understand.
You know what it is? I don't know. For me, it tastes different. Like when I roll my weed in a backwood and a Dutch, it's just like the different
taste.
Yeah, it tastes different. And I feel like they changed how they was making the
Dutches.
The Dutchies. I feel like the clear case shits, when they was in the clear shit, clear sleeve, I could smoke those. Like even now, like if I was gonna get some haze and they still made them shits, I would go get a Dutch to go smoke some haze and like, you feel me? Like that was just like a classic vibe. But you can't tell me nothing about my backwoods, but I don't even think haze tastes the way it tastes in a Dutch.
I never even tried it.
I have. I have. It smoked good. Don't get me wrong. It smoked good. I used to do it like all the time. I used to smoke haze and backwoods all the time. Like, you feel me? A couple years ago.
The thing with the backwoods, bro, them shits is like,
yeah, it's like
they're
hell.
a little hard to roll, and then they don't always stay rolled. Like I roll it, it's always gonna stay rolled. But like a lot of people just like that introduced me to it, just passed me to the, jumped in the backwoods, siphon with a backwood. Them shits is unraveling. They passing it to you quickly. It's unraveling.
It's hard to find a fresh one. It's like.
And that's another thing. You got to be real up. You telling me you can't be throwing them away left and right. I don't be throwing away my Dutches. Them shits all rolled.
Nah, I be throwing these shits away. I ain't gonna hold you. If you know me, you know when you get in my car, there's like 4 packs of Dutchies that niggas could just roll up from, because there's gonna be like 2, 3, you know what I'm saying, a pack that I'm just not fucking with. Because that shit look crazy. It'll just be having wild, weird shit on. I'm like, nah.
Now, what kind of backwoods? Is it always the originals? Sweets?
Yeah, I'm a sweet smoker, but due to the fact that these shits be fucking, I figured out that like the other flavors be a little bit more fresh than these shits. Like I think they last longer or some shit. I guess they put more chemical in them shits. So I don't know what the fuck, but I figured it out. So when I get fucking super tired of rolling up terrible backwoods, I go get a honey pack or a honey bourbon or something.
No Russian creams?
Here and there. It's all right.
What about the new, I think it's dark Russian now?
Nah, I didn't even get my hands.
See those? You seen it yet though?
I seen it. I seen somebody post it. Somebody had them. Somebody I fuck with had them. They posted them shits.
Just came out.
The best exotic backwood I've ever smoked was the vanilla shit though.
Yeah?
Yeah, vanilla
shit look like they come from like BR.
That shit was fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I got like a couple pre-rolls that was in vanilla. And
yeah?
Backwoods, and they was fire. I ain't gonna hold it.
Companies? Or
what the fuck?
You knew somebody who was making pre-rolls?
Nah. It wasn't no fucking.
No block rolls?
I was about to say some bullshit, but I didn't say it. I was about to say some real fuck shit, but I didn't say it. But it was definitely from a company. It was definitely, yo, bro. When it comes to weed, bro, I'm mad picky, bro. I'm like, trust me, bro.
It's not right. You always...
Yeah, if it's not right, I'm on it. Like, nah, I'm not smoking. I'd rather not even smoke it. I don't give a fuck how much money I spent on it. Like, I'm not smoking it.
There's rumors out there that you don't even smoke with people.
Yeah, I don't do the. I'm an antisocial weed smoker. We could chill, we could roll up, we could smoke, but as far as like passing blunts around, not my thing.
You don't feel like in the new era, the young modern age kids feel like that's extremely moving, mad funny, mad
disrespectful. Wild people look at me crazy for that shit. Mad people be like, yo, you disrespecting me, and it's not even like a disrespecting. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna break it down like this because I ain't gonna lie, I seen a couple interviews, I heard a couple different people break it down and the science that they have to this shit. So I'm gonna drop my science.
Let's hear it, KOs.
This is why I'm an antisocial smoker. Exhibit A. I just took a sip of my water. If you're not my girlfriend, my wife, or like, I wouldn't even just grab my brother's water and just, take a sip of his water type shit. Like, you feel me? So this is just one thing. I wouldn't bite nobody's sandwich. You get what I'm saying? So why would I take something that somebody's gonna like this? You feel me? Putting their saliva, obviously, because I'm not a sugarcoater. Motherfuckers always want to sugarcoat shit. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. I'm using my saliva to literally bring this shit back. You feel me? I'm using my whole mouth, no freaky, no homo, to bring this roll up back. So I feel like this is a personal thing. Like, this is my sandwich. This is my bottle of water. You get what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Also, people have different sex habits. Some people like to use their mouth during sex. Some people don't like to use their mouth during sex. Some people will lick a certain part. Some people won't lick a certain part. You get what I'm saying? So that's another aspect of it too, because we all grown. You can't tell a motherfucker, yo, nah, you're not supposed to be kissing your girlfriend. You're not supposed to be eating her butthole. You're not supposed to be kissing her pussy. You can't tell another motherfucker that. You feel me? We all grown. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't tell somebody, oh, nah, I'm not smoking with you because I know you be eating your girl out. Like, you feel me? Like, that's my girl. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Like, you feel me? So this is just all reasons why. And another thing, when I was fucking, in high school, a young nigga smoking this shit, going half and, putting together to buy bags and shit. Like, that's some little kid shit now. I'm grown. Do you go ask somebody to go half on a pack of Newports? I don't think so. Like, you want a pack of Newport, you go to the store, you buy a fucking Newport. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anyone
who's splitting a box of Newports in half.
Yeah, like, that's some real fucking 17-year-old shit.
Bad look.
Yeah, it's just a real bad fucking look. Like, you just look like you shouldn't be doing what you're doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you breaching right now. You smoking, you can't even afford to smoke. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's another thing. That's the way I look at it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You fucking...
I started that, I'm not gonna lie, I started that and I realized that, like, I was getting a lot of funny faces. So 9 times out of 10, if you pull up to my crib, and I smoke with family, you feel me? But like, if you just like one of your homies,
if you a random, bro,
I might even give you some fuzz to roll out.
Yeah, like, here you go, my nigga. I'm not really feeling this pancake syrup.
Yeah,
kill that.
Roll that up.
Kill that. You do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Have fun with that. But
exactly.
It's weird to me. Like, people really take that shit as disrespect. And like I said, shout out to anybody who has ever tried to smoke with me and I'm like, nah, I'm good. It's just like, you not my brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? You not like, that's different. Like, if my dog, my brother, somebody I'm around all day, every day, like, yo, let me touch that one time. I'm like, all right, here you go. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if he rolled it, I'm probably not even gonna smoke it. Like, you feel me? I just have a problem like that. Like, you feel me? I'm at that point in my life. I'm not even gonna front like it's always been like that. It hasn't always been like that, but that's where I'm at with it in my life right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I can't smoke the whole blunt to myself,
it's just not worth it.
Yeah, what am I smoking for? See y'all, these fake cookie shits. Y'all see how hard this shit is? Look, I'm gonna be here for a fucking minute trying to get this shit open. We don't got no scissors in this bitch, but I'm gonna get this shit open. Watch. Get this motherfucker open. That nigga's out here selling cookies. Express cookies.
Yeah, those is bad cookies, bro.
Those very bad cookies.
They got the fake pink rosés out. They got the fake everything. London Pound.
If I never seen you in LA, I don't even want to buy nothing.
Yeah, that's how I be copping them actually. It's so, yeah, that's exactly how I feel.
Yeah,
like if you're not back and forth taking trips and I don't see this on your gram, I'm not getting them more.
Yeah,
I always try to shop from people like that. Like if I every now and then I treat myself to this, but I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, kid. I'm just all don't hit. Feel me? And
right.
I'll be having great success with the mega gas in terms of finding shit that's gonna hit.
Right.
Always.
Right.
So whenever I do spend some bread and I'm gonna spend 100 cash on the Haven, that shit don't hit. That shit hurt.
Yeah, it's disrespectful.
I just spent 100 cash and I rolled it all up in a blunt. Shit is not it.
It's disrespectful.
So I feel like these companies gotta come a little stronger, and it's hard to even say that because at the end of the day, once you're a big company and you know you can sell whatever, you just gonna put whatever you want in that bag. But certain shit shouldn't go in packaging and be $100 eighths. That's how I feel. Certain strains.
Right. Definitely.
But it is what it is, and they're gonna get their bread. But over here, Mega Gas, we trying to give y'all shit that's always gonna hit. I mean, I don't want to pass out the no hitters like the pitchers out there. We like this up though. I got some cereal milk right here. I know you say you wasn't jacking the cereal milk, but this cereal milk with Mega Gas, I'll give you a little sign,
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with that.
Shit is alright.
I'll fuck with that Mega Gas.
But we really need you smoking a space breath. You say you a taste food smoker, you like to smoke sweet shit?
Yes, sir.
I got a sign for you that's gonna put you in that. That's the brand, basically. The brand was built right now.
That's how I seen you in the club too. I'm like, this nigga's always coming through, smoking up the gas. And then we ran into each other at another spot, and it was like, oh, okay, if we both here doing this, that means we too official. And that's like put the, you know what I'm saying, seal it. Like, you know what I mean? We were seeing each other in the streets, but we ran into each other at somebody's crib, God rest the dead. And
that's a fact.
And that was like, KO's here, Mega Gas is here. They in the same room. This is like, it's just it be like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you meet people and you don't click off the top, and then you just see them in a certain place, like out of town or just in a certain spot. Like, yo, what the fuck you doing?
You're not expecting to see them.
Yeah, like, you up onto this, that mean you official. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what, like, I tell like all the artists too. Like, yo, my nigga, like, get your relationships right. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, I got so many people that I've met, like, just on some whim shit. Like, you feel me? Like, never even, just off of one conversation or just them catching me in the club one time and they're like, damn, I fuck with your energy, and we just build off of that. We just, it's just relationships, man. Like,
absolutely.
Some of the best relationships in my life came together off of fucking weed. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I don't knock the back and forth shit. I don't really knock it, but I knock it, but I don't knock it. To each his own. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I met like a lot of people in life fucking smoking weed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my roommate when I went to college. So when I was in school, when I was in high school, I was in, all the bands, playing the drums, you know what I'm saying? Jazz band, marching band, this band, that band. So, shout to Mr. Paloris, another key fucking player in my fucking life and career and everything. He was my high school music teacher. So he was like, yo, I heard about this summer program at Berklee College of Music. You gotta go. You know what I'm saying? So it was like $15,000 to go for like 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks, 4 weeks or some shit like that.
Some chicken,
which might not sound like a lot of money to some people.
Nah, for 3 weeks,
but for 3 weeks, that's a little bit of bread, and my parents didn't have that bread at that time. So he was like, I'm gonna raise this money for you. I'm like, yo, bro, what the fuck you mean? I'm like, what are you talking about? You're gonna raise this money for me? He's like, yo, no, I'm gonna raise this money for you and you're gonna go. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, all right. So this is me, and mind you, probably after a blunt. You feel me?
Went somewhere, yo, somebody gonna raise some bread for me.
No, this is me sitting in his office. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's telling me like, yo, you know, I'm gonna raise this money for you. You know what I'm saying? So you could go. So I'm like, okay. Cool, facts, all right? But how are you gonna raise, what are you gonna do? Fucking sell candy, my nigga? Like, what are you gonna do? He's like, nah, I'm gonna ask everybody, like all the staff in the school, like, you feel me? I'm gonna ask everybody to donate. So I'm like, all right. I'm not a dumb individual, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not the nicest person. I'm like, yo, all these motherfucking teachers in this school do not like me. I'm like, yo, these niggas gonna donate to me. Mari going to fucking, I'm like, oh man, here we fucking go. I'm like, nah, okay, whatever. Yo, would you fucking believe it? This nigga raised that money in like a couple days type shit, like a week.
They probably believed in you though. I mean,
yeah, man. Yo, shout out to I don't even think I ever shouted and said thank you. I said thank you, but shouted them out on like, you know what I'm saying, anything. Shout out to anybody that ever fucking donated to the fucking, to me going to that summer program. That was dope. It played a big part in my life. So boom, I went to the fucking summer shit and I'm in the orientation. This is like the second day, you know, it's in Boston. I'm out there and my parents dropped me off. Back to the weed, because I've been smoking forever. Bro, I bought like a quarter or 2 quarters, bro, and brought them shits with me. I'm like,
to Boston?
To Boston. So I'm like, all right. Yo, I landed out there, I looked at the weed, I'm like, yo, this is not gonna last me.
Wait, hold on, you flew with the bud?
Nah, my peoples drove me out there, dropped me off for all my shit. I stayed at Fisher College.
Since you was young, you flying with
I ain't flying.
He's 14 with the packs.
Nah, I ain't flying with the bud. But my peoples took me out there. So boom, I gets out there, I look at the weed, I'm like, yo, I got like 2 quarters. I'm like, yo, this is not gonna last me 4 weeks. First thing I do, I went and bought a pack of bogeys.
Nah, not a pack of bogeys.
I went and bought a pack of bogeys, my niggas. I'm like, yo, I can't be laying on this weed like that. Like, you feel me? Like, this is all I got. If I smoke all this shit up, every time I get the urge to smoke, I'm gonna be out here looking crazy. Like,
yo,
you feel
so
me?
you was smoking bogeys?
Yo, so I went and bought a pack of bogeys. This is when I was young, my nigga. This is young shit, my nigga. I'm like, yo, I went and bought a pack of bogeys. I'm like, yo, I need something to get me through. So boom, I goes to the fucking orientation, sitting in the orientation, and I'm sitting there listening to what the fuck these niggas is talking about. They got going on, and I hear this kid say, "Yo, I don't mean to sound crazy or anything, but anybody smoke weed here?" And my ears, you know what I'm saying, lit up like, what? Nigga smoke weed? Like, I'm like, yeah, of course I smoke weed, nigga. Like, yeah, I smoke the good guys. Like, you know what I mean? I'm from New York, nigga. We smoke haze and sour, nigga. You feel me?
Original shit.
Yeah, we smoke big haze and sour. Matter of fact, I got some haze on me right now. He like, yo, matter of fact, I got some weed on me right now. On some real how high shit, my nigga. So boom, we leave the fucking orientation. We roll up, and there's like an alley right behind the school, bro. We go back there and we smoke 2 blunts. I rolled up the haze that I had in a fucking Dutch.
And we want to know what he had.
And he had some gas.
Yeah, some Boston fire.
He had some gas.
So basically, he had some better. It was better than the haze.
I ain't gonna say it was better than the haze, but it was definitely, when you sit down and you smoke haze and sour all day, every day, and your mind.
It was different.
It was different.
Okay.
It was good weed, and it was in like joint papers. Like, you feel me? Like, I had the Dutch, so that was like, you know what I'm saying? We sitting there siphoning the good joint and the good Dutch. You feel me? Both good weeds. We sitting.
This is in the middle of that where this homie raised the bread for you. And they sent you to college?
Yeah.
First thing you did was blow.
First thing I did, but this is how this is how this shit manifests though. Like, you feel me? I was staying in a shitty ass fucking college, fucking July, no AC. Like, you feel me? This nigga was renting out like a sublet in the apartment on the other side of town. Like, we got mad cool. Like, you feel me? So this nigga's like, yo, my nigga, fuck that hot ass doing, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, I got this. You know what I'm saying? You can bring your bitch over there. Yeah. Whatever you want to do was Gucci, my nigga. Like, we got, bro, this is my man. The last time I was in LA, doing James Corden's show, this is who I was chilling with. Like, I'm still
okay, so
cool
y'all
with
still to this day, which is crazy.
And so I left fucking that program.
You was like in high school.
I was in high school. I left that program and went back to that college for college. And who's the first person I called? Yo, my nigga, I'm coming back out there. He's like, yo, it so happens that I'm moving back to Boston right now too. And he's like, yo, the house that I'm moving into, we got an extra room. Boom. So instead of me having to stay in messy ass fucking dorm rooms on top of each other, like I got my own room in my own apartment.
Yeah, fine.
For 2 years in college, like you feel me? Like so, like off of a fucking blunt. This is a lifelong friendship. Like you feel me? Like this is my man's. Like you feel me? Like.
But if it was Reggie, you would have not fucked with him like
that. Nah, if he was smoking some bullshit, I'd have been like.
If he would have had the haze.
Yeah, I'd have been like, yeah, my nigga.
He lit you up on Reggie.
You're not really.
That friendship would have been different.
Yeah, we're not really too cool. We're not really, gelling.
You gotta smoke that gas, man. I'm not even. If you niggas come through with bud, that's not it, son. Shit just gets me stressed, man. You could just smell it in the air when it's not good for you.
As soon as niggas like that shit, you could just smell it secondhand. Like, oh my god, he's smoking some bullshit. There he goes again, smoking that garbage. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the rich niggas that be rolling the whole eighth and fucking one blunt. Cause I ain't there in my life yet. I ain't gonna lie. Only time I was doing shit like that was when I was in Miami. That's what really got me smoking fat blunts though. I went to Miami and we did Rolling Loud Miami for the first time. And one of my peoples down there, my man Diesel, he came through and he just, nigga put like a whole ounce or like a whole half on the table or some shit. Like, yo, yeah, it's you, my nigga. Like, yeah, yo.
But of some heat though.
Of some gas, nigga. Of like, it was like 2 ounces, my nigga. And he gave me like a half from each ounce. And like 1 ounce was like some doses and the other shit was some other shit. My
favorite.
Yeah, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And I'm only in town for like, you know what I'm saying?
How long?
I was only out there for probably like 2 days that trip.
That's perfect amount, I feel like.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But I'm like, I got a fucking whole zip. So I'm like, yo, I'm just rolling like eighths and shit in the blunt and shit. Cause that's what got me on my, I'm going to the club. I hate trying to roll up 1,000 times in the club. It's mad dark, you standing up, you mad tight. Like, you feel me? So that's why I'm like, yo, man, fuck this shit. I'm about to roll a whole backwood. Like, I be hating when I see people do that shit. That's why I don't smoke with people too. Niggas would take a whole backwood and put a fucking dime in that shit.
Oh my God.
Like, yo, what are you doing, my nigga? Like, yo. So like I was taking the whole backwood and just rolling as much weed as possible in that bitch. Like, yo, these 2 fat ass fucking eighth blunts are for the club. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the club and I'm not rolling up tonight type shit. Like, you feel me? That's what really got me rolling fat blunts, cause I'm like, yo, I hate going to the club and like on a night that I'm like not DJing, just chilling type shit and having to fucking roll up 1,000 blunts, cause when I drink, I gotta smoke weed, bro. Like, I gotta.
I'm the same way. I can't even drink without smoking.
Yeah, I'd rather not drink. I'm not gonna drink if I can't smoke.
Cause liquor tastes terrible. I feel like it makes it more bearable when you're blowing it down. You
know what I think too? I think like liquor changes your taste palette when you're smoking weed. Like, I be smoking some shit when I'm sober, and it will taste one way, and then I'll get drunk. Like, oh shit, what the fuck?
Tastes better, you feel like?
Yeah, it should be tasting way better after I get drunk. I'll take a couple sips. I'm like, god damn.
That's true for sure.
I'm like, what the fuck was shit? This shit was tasting like this the whole time.
That's what happens with the bitches too. A bitch look mad ugly. Few Henny shots in. Bitch looking at over there. It's the same shit. Fucking liquor just be confusing us for a little while.
Yeah, man. But man, shout out to the clubs that don't got a problem with us smoking the weed in the club, man.
Yeah.
We love those clubs.
I need to smoke in those clubs, man. I'm gonna spend some bread if you let me smoke.
That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the potheads that go out and make us look good too. Spend a little bit of money and smoke your weed in peace. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's how it goes at the club that I'm at right now. Y'all see how sticky this fucking shit is? I can't even fucking close this bit. That's how y'all weed need to be. You feel me? Keep all that fucking gookaba to yourself.
I can't be smoking bad, man. It's a lifestyle, and if you can't afford to smoke, great. Just treat yourself every now and then. That's all. Whenever you can.
And that's what I do. I don't smoke this shit every day. You feel me? I got my days where I want to, ball out, smoke real good. I got my days where it's like, I'm gonna buy one, you know what I'm saying? One or two on deck, you know what I mean? I don't gotta go crazy, and I can have something else to go with it, you know what I'm saying? But live within your means, you know what I'm saying? That's how I'm on it. If I had a good week in the club, niggas was coming through and fucking tipping the boy real good, and I'm going home with good tips, and you know what I'm saying? You know, shit is happening that week, and shit is popping, cause don't get it fucked up, this DJ shit is a hustle. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think this nightlife, club shit ain't a job, it's not a hustle. This shit is a fucking hustle, bro. It's a job and a hustle at the same time, because if you get consistent work, it becomes a job, but you still have to hustle to keep, you know what I'm saying? Keep the work coming in.
Absolutely.
And shout to all my productive weed smokers too, because I'm one of those type of niggas. I get up, and when I smoke, I go do shit after I smoke my first one. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get up, smoke weed, and get back in the bed.
Nah, yeah.
You feel me? I get up, I roll my weed, and I go do shit. You know what I'm saying? I go.
No matter what strain, or you don't feel like some strains can put you back in the bed?
I feel like.
What does it matter? Like what it says right here? Because this right here, not that you smoking this.
I feel like it's all about how I feel and how much I was doing, and you know what I'm saying? How tired my body really is. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if I was like, you know what I'm saying? Right now, I don't have a day off. I work 7 nights a week. You know what I'm saying?
You can't sleep.
Right, so some days I might get up and be able to do the world and keep it running all day, and some days I might get up and be like, damn, I might need a roll.
And 7 nights a week, where we catch you at? A more?
Right now, 7 nights a week, I'm at a more, but I also, as far as residencies, I'm not at no other club, but I do have other clubs that I'm at, you know what I'm saying, here and there, bi-weekly, tri-weekly, you know what I'm saying?
So it's possible to catch you in another spot every now and then?
Oh no, definitely. Right now, what I got coming up, I'll definitely be upstate real soon. I'll be up in Poughkeepsie on the 22nd. Where the fuck I'm gonna be at? I'm gonna be in Poughkeepsie on the 22nd at Pure Lounge.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Shout to my upstate people, shout to the whole 845-914. Yeah, I'll be at Pure Lounge on the 22nd in Poughkeepsie. And my boy actually is like part owners at that spot. He's my man, I knew him since I was getting booked out in Poughkeepsie at when they had some shit up there called Midtown. Shout to my man, who was booking me? My man Abe was booking me at Midtown. You know what I'm saying? See, this is the shit with this DJ shit, man. It's like you gotta get in where you can fit in, man. Shout to all the promoters that really did the right thing by me and gave me a shot at playing at these other shit, you know what I'm saying? Other shit than strip clubs, you know what I mean? Well, yeah,
so we could walk in Dykeman one day, we might hit KO on a...
Dykeman? I don't know. You might hear me in Dykeman one day, maybe, but
it's not possible.
No, as far as...
We haven't touched Dykeman yet.
I haven't touched Dykeman yet.
Is it a goal? Does it matter?
I don't want to say it doesn't matter. I don't want to say it's not a goal.
Would it be beneficial?
Yeah, definitely. You know what? Because now I can talk my shit. You feel me? Now I get extra talk my shit. Like, you feel me? Now I could. That's just another notch under my belt, another stripe on my arm type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if it happens, it happens. If it don't happen, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna stifle my career. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it's not gonna stop nothing that wasn't already gonna happen type shit. Mm-hmm. But any promoters uptown that ever fucking watched the Mega Gas interview with KO, bring me uptown, man.
Facts, let's get KO uptown.
Let me prove y'all wrong.
I know I got some Dykeman promoters in the views. I'm not pulling up if KO doesn't pull up anymore, that's it.
Yeah, shout out to the whole uptown, man. Shout out to all my Dykeman people. Shout out to all my Dominican peoples. I got love for everybody. I love every genre of music. I don't discriminate. Like, that's what college taught me too, not to discriminate on music. Because I went to college and my view on country music was like, oh, I hate country music, and that was like one of my favorite classes. Type shit, like, you know what I'm saying, live performance and country music drumming. I'm like, fuck, who would think, you know what I'm saying? But the teacher was just, Jackie Santos was my teacher, and he was a phenomenal person, and he was like just real knowledgeable and had love for the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ever have a conversation with somebody like damn, that nigga really loves music, or he really loves weed, or he really loves them bikes. That nigga really love them bikes. Like, you feel me? Certain times you could just talk to somebody
real passionate about what
he's doing.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So I got that from him. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that shit always stuck with me. Let's see what this Gary Payton talking about.
Tell me what that Gary Payton is doing before we get up out of here. Few pose that. Let me talk to the people about this Gary Payton that KO came through with. I don't know shit about this shit right here. KO smoking different. I'm gonna keep it on it. I should gotta. I don't know. Let me say it has to have some gelato in it. If I look it up. Last time I hit this shit, I remember it was like a gelato OG type of taste. What you getting from it?
This one's alright.
This batch is a little off.
It's alright. Tastes good. Got a decent taste to it. It's not like punching though.
It's not punching?
Nah, it's not like, it's not KO.
Oh shit.
Feel me? But it's good. But shit like this, you'll be surprised when you mix shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I figured out I got the taste, so I'm a mix it with something that got a punch. Mix it with some glue or something. Like, you feel me? That's the type of smoker I am. I'm like, all right, it's missing this. The next blunt I roll is definitely gonna have a little mix of this. And
you're gonna add that in there.
Yeah, I'm
educated, a smart man.
Blame it up. But
smart man.
Tastes good. It's all right. That's the whack shit about backwards too. Sometimes the backwood could taint the taste of the weed if it's not a super fresh backwood.
Anything we smoke tobacco could do that. All of that.
It's not bad though. Listen. Stop fucking smoking bad weed. Smoke some good shit. Shout out to you hookah smokers too that be all in my face in the club, smoking the hookah. I'm like, smoke some weed. You know what I'm saying?
Hookah's terrible, man. You gotta smoke gas.
Hookah is horrible.
Gotta smoke
to each his own though.
Nah, hookah's terrible.
To each his own. To each his own. I'ma ride with that because I'ma let God judge, you know what I'm saying? Because there's motherfuckers that judge us for smoking.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
You ever walked in somewhere smelling like bad weed and niggas is looking at you weird?
Happens all the time.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's like people judge you just off of what you smell like, you know what I'm saying?
But just hookah is just like, what is that? Like, I don't understand.
It's some Middle Eastern shit.
Fucking toothpaste smelling shit. That's just, I can't fuck with it.
I can't fuck with it either. I personally, I'm not a hookah fan. I don't smoke it, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I learned being a DJ, ride the 5, and I'm not no blood. Ride the 5, you feel me? Like, I'm real, I don't know, like, over the last couple of years, I've just been on some, like, my mentality about certain shit been changing. You know what I'm saying? It might be a weed, it might just be the growth in my age and shit, but I just been changing my thoughts on certain shit. Like, I used to be quick to prejudge motherfuckers too. And then I realized, like, damn, this shit happens to me all the fucking time. Like, some simple shit off of just walking in the bank smelling like weed. Motherfuckers looking at me. Like, little do you know, I was just in LA, you know what I'm saying, doing some shit that, you know what I mean? I
can tell you one thing, that shit don't happen in LA. You feel me? Nobody really looks at all.
Yeah, like, and that's why I really love LA too. Before we get up out of here, let me see this.
Over here, yeah, bro. Take a look at that.
What's going on? I'm gonna definitely.
Break yourself a nice, take a little nice shit out of that.
Yeah.
I need you to get right. That shit is alright.
This is you said this is cereal milk?
Yeah, cereal milk right there, my bro.
Libation.
Yo, but yeah, we here, Mega Gas, smoking with Mega Gas. We got the homie DJ KO, he came through, he brought some of the cookies, you see DJ KO smoking right, and we gave him some Mega Gas to clean it out.
Now we about to roll up some Mega Gas.
And you know, that's how it is. We out of here. Appreciate you for pulling up, my boy. I gotta give you more than that. It wasn't enough.